all those support. They were really already trying to set shit up and plan things. That's fucked up and concerning. So yeah, it's a real problem. And then you have people, you have at this point you have little baby Build-A-Bears, you have first, second, third tier, and then you also have you've got this whole model, like some on the ground. Then you got others like Share BK playing shit to get nearest and closest to the suspects. You always have Molly and that crew, which they're all together, okay? But Molly and them then coming in a second after other people have gathered the information and shit, and they're really the show clowns, right? And and the ones on the ground that cause the most issues, but they still do this shit on phones and electronics to fiddle in lives. But what you have is then some of them are running fundraisers, some of them are getting access to suspects, witnesses, community members, etc., in their fucking ears. On one end, you have the traveling clown crew, you have fundraising part of it, and all this money making intake shit with them. And then groups even connected to where they actually have the equipment to go look and see and find and whatever else. And when you have all of those swirling in one little cesspool and access to these people around crimes and a lot. All right, buddy. Anyway, when you have all of that, it's becoming very dangerous and extremely concerning. I mean, they can really just, take over these cases in a way that they can make their own shit happen in them. And they do in a way, online, they do it in a way that they pinpoint whoever the fuck they want to, right? And they're like, oh, this one's sus, this one's whatever, blah, 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 right? And in a way, but then they can, where they're so real life right now, as you all watch now, look, the depths are amazing that they go to, but the problem is that now they're picking up, and they will with each case they latch onto. They learn. It's the only way in which monsters learn is how to. Problem here is that these motherfuckers have access to all these people. They get all the details of the other. They can get access to crime scenes, actually setting up shit in real life. That is gonna become a problem, and I guarantee it. It's I'm not even kidding, because they're already willing behind the scenes to do shit to meddle in people's lives and cases and shit to where it sets up crap. And so to think they wouldn't do even worse than piddly shit, you'd be mistaken. And eventually you'll come across several that'll be willing to go to any, any lengths to get reward funds they raise within a group released and won, and then to build their clout by going, we solved the case. But actually what they did was they set it the fuck up, right? And do you think certain monsters have any problem or issue with that? No. Monsters sleep just fine at night. These little tragedy pimps are horrendous, y'all. And these little tragedy pimps are horrendous, y'all. And the fuckery they can get up to, and it's dangerous already. And I think my concerns and others are valid where it concerns them. I know when I was talking to others around this, even tonight, it's also their concern, especially with this, as others are on the ground right now again, and wanting access to certain things and stuff. I mean, it's fucking problem. And it's not just me going, this could go badly. Not just in Summers, but in many others, and as they move forward with other cases. this can go very, very goddamn badly. And I think that somebody needs to do something. I know law enforcement's law enforcement, and they obviously know more than we do. But sometimes I think it's necessary to, something needs to be done across the country to inform law enforcement about shit like this, and to what degree these people will go to tamper in these things, and with the people around them. And it's not just, oh, they're out front. It's like, I can tell you the other day, even the Chatham County Police Department was taken for a fucking ride. What that looks like. When Dolly gets arrested is not exactly, things were done. But still, yeah, was arrested, whatever. But now it's going to help them try to make him into a fucking hero for babies, right? As he's, I mean, it's gross. It's fucking gross. Yeah, Dolly Bear. I mean, we've seen everybody lie, literally go, oh no, we watched it, and this is what, took place. And literally, they want you, and they might fuck people, like, even if you're watching something as it's current, they'll be like, no, it's not what you see and heard. I mean, I've watched the same shit with, like, MGL on panels and shit, and Candace and Dawn stuff, and all this way back in the day. And every day I see that to a lot of you all. They'll be like, no, JODIESUE said this, or Candace said that, or Dawn said this, or Quentin so-and-so said this, or H said, like, salted fucking tonight. I cannot believe that. Salted fucking tonight. I cannot believe that hooker is going on and targeting more children. That's what Salted is doing right now. She's targeting another minor around Summer's case that has nothing to do with shit other than dating H. And putting the pictures up there. You tell me how the fuck that's allowed. And how anybody can watch that and feel good about themselves at night. As that person, as that youth's picture is put up, offered to the world. Everybody knows who they are because of this tragedy pimp shit. I mean, and what they steal off Facebook's and other social media minors, whether it's legal or not, and it's not in the state of Tennessee. And and there's laws about that on online as well to protect them. But there she goes tonight. She's targeting fucking innocent person on Summer's case. That's a child. That's what I'm telling y'all. They do not care to use, like, Summer's brothers, my kids, H, which I mean, I understand H is, a thing in the 15th, but, he's a child, okay? And, and Hiltz's, and, they went after every one of our fucking children in this and used them all as weapons to different degrees and to do different things to all of us and to offer them out as fucking entertainment while swearing to you all that, they care about fucking children over here. Any sane human being would fucking get the fact that all of these children, especially H, and those those closest or around there, and it knew something, right? That they're all fucking traumatized. They're bothered. Summer's not a fucking abstract. She's not a picture on a fucking screen to these children. She's not a picture on a screen or a missing poster to my daughter or my son. She's not a missing poster or a picture on a screen to me either. And she's abstract and distant. No matter how much people around the world care about her, there's still a gap there. But anybody with any heart empty would realize these children have been through fucking a lot. And then to stand and use them as fodder, as, it's like you see Floppy and they're making fun of, my children's names. We all know that's what it was. And their own monster who's abused them greatly standing there being like, that's okay. Yeah, fuck it is. It's not fucking okay. Talking about their looks, tearing them down too, swearing up and down that newly released children from abusive environments are somehow on limits, lying about shit, trying to twist shit, trying to do whatever the fuck they can to target, blackmail, fuck with, torment, not just the adults around, but the children around all of this is sick beyond belief. And for them to stand here with a straight face every day and tell you that they care about children victims, DV, survivors of any kind of SA survivors, like fucking today, all of them suddenly care about Jared's victim. The fuck you say? The fuck you say? Talking about it now suddenly in chats past couple days. It's me too. It's cool again. But yet, what the fuck has everybody done after the herd shit? Or in my case, or all these other things, right? I mean, you got fucking channels that literally just yesterday, day before, put out names of people who assaulted me with back in the day, and they've stood here even though things between our own monsters and things were also SA involved. Uh, it's cool. It's cool. Let's discredit the fucking victim. Now the same fucking creators are telling you suddenly in the past 2 or 3 days they're all about SA victims. The fuck you say? And if you buy that shit, then so be it. But when I see chat members who openly participate in discrediting, discounting, and tormenting and terrorizing real victims, survivors, and fighters, and then suddenly change their tune because it's fucking popular, it's a thing. It's the group and herd mentality, tribalism, team sports, because it suits whatever the fuck Tragedy Pimpville's pushing out. I mean, that tells me I don't need to know about some of the chat too, as well as the creators. I mean, the creators long ago determined those people are nothing but criminal pieces of garbage and rabid little animals, all out for their own little needful things too. Hey, Jude. I mean, that's the thing. It affects you all to that degree where, I mean, you can't watch or, listen and stuff. It bothers you, you know? And that's the thing. It's like, and it bothers us greatly as well. And from the standpoint of, we watch you all, and I'm not saying everybody in chat, I'm not trying to say, I'm just saying as a whole here in Tragedy People. We watch these creators be whole ass wrong about shit, speculate their garbage out as reality, as fact, as truth. It's not. We stand here and I can watch on the daily all these people speculate about our lives, throw shit out because of their opinions or whatever. I mean, they go personal. It's like, I don't like her because she has an attitude. I don't like this person because of whatever. I don't like Candace and Dawn because of. I don't like the sheriff because of this. I don't like whatever because them they're guilty. They're this, they're that, they're suspect. And then all of it based on top of that, because they're watching clips, they're watching shit. It's like that fucking John Davis shit last week, man. I showed you all. I mean, it's like there it is, This is the fucking lie, but look how you've been mind fucked, And the way in which that done was extraordinarily dangerous and targeting, absolutely. And to put it out into nutter type minds, and could cause us very real harm. It's concerning beyond belief. And it also, with the numbers flashed up there to call law enforcement, and it sounded over something John clearly knows when he clipped it from, and then he clipped it at just the right segments to make it look a certain way. Like I said, something I absolutely did not. And then to have the numbers flashing for law enforcement, TBI, FBFR, to make mass calls in to those places that then, are overwhelmed already dealing with doofus ass fucking calls about all of us as is, and everything else, and to target us. That's what it is. For me, that falls under, I mean, I don't see how it's not taken as, yeah, they're technically setting up something to look a certain way, and to make it seem like we've said something we did not say. They know what they're doing when they clip it to that degree, and they cut out the end and beginning, right? And then they flash up numbers on screen, tell others that we're all mandated reporters to report whatever, blah, 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 and that I've felt, so I need to be called in about that, this and that. But that's clearly not what I said, nothing like that. I said the opposite, actually, but to make it look like, and I don't see how it doesn't fall into extreme charges for people like John who do that. And some of these creators, when they go to the depths like, Kramalama and Gavelgoof and all them, where they're calling